2023 proved to be a good year for the automotive industry, as new car inventories returned to a sense of normalcy for the first time in 3 years, car prices began to stabilize, and new car sales rebounded to almost pre-pandemic levels. But no one benefited more from this positive swing in the market than Lexus. In fact, the NX, which has always been a strong seller, experienced its best year in sales in the United States, becoming a go-to option for car shoppers who want an attainable luxury crossover. Finding itself among a sea of formidable competitors, the NX's middle-of-the-road approach to this segment by focusing on luxury and refinement over performance and even design is the formula that draws in shoppers in the 2020s. So let's check out why the Lexus NX has become so popular and why it's a must-buy in 2024. Regardless of whether you think a luxury subcompact crossover is appealing as a daily driver or not, there's still a stigma surrounding these smaller vehicles here in the United States, and it has absolutely nothing to do with reliability and build quality. Americans just prefer larger crossovers because of the perception that they're more practical and family-friendly. The only caveat is that an X3 or Mercedes-Benz GLC can be rather pricey, steering some shoppers away from the new car market and settling for a more sensible option. Where Lexus has always excelled is with their approach to the crossover segment, as their lineup generally consists of larger offerings than most of their traditional rivals, at a price point that quite frankly is unbeatable. The Lexus NX for 2024 comes in with a length of around 184 inches and a width of 73 inches, which unofficially qualifies it as being a compact crossover that should compete directly with the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, BMW X3, and Audi Q5, as it's built on the same platform as the Toyota RAV4. But pricing does play a factor, which we'll delve into shortly. Compared to the BMW X1, which is one of the biggest subcompacts currently on the market, the NX is about 7 inches longer, and when cross-shopped against the Volvo XC40 that Car and Driver has rated as a best-in-class option, there's a whopping 9-inch discrepancy in length. In regards to interior spacing, specifically for the second row, legroom comes in with the respectable 36.1 inches. However, that will fall short against luxury compacts, and the same goes for cargo space as well, where you'll receive 22.7 cubic feet of room behind the second row seats, and when those seats are folded, the space will double in size to around 47 cubic feet. While that will pale in comparison to a BMW X3, it's a more practical choice than a majority of luxury subcompacts, and would be on par with the Alfa Romeo Stelvio and Mercedes-Benz GLC. However, for those on a budget who are looking to maximize the value for the price, that's where the NX makes a strong case for itself. A base Lexus NX 250 starts just above $40,500, but the model you'll likely be drawn to is the 350, in which all-wheel drive comes standard for a starting cost of $44,365. Quickly taking a look at direct competitors, a BMW X3 with xDrive is roughly $4,000 more at $48,900. The Mercedes-Benz GLC with 4MATIC is $49,100, and a similarly equipped Audi Q5 is $47,500. Another Japanese luxury crossover that offers an identical value proposition is the Acura RDX, which starts at $43,950. However, you may find yourself spending at or just above $50,000 to receive luxury features that you can't equip on an NX 350 without having to opt for the F Sport. Keeping in mind that Lexus is undercutting its European counterparts, the NX is a tweener, where you can also cross-shop it with subcompacts, and this is where many shoppers will gladly pay the extra $5,000 for a larger vehicle and the supplemental reasons as to why the NX is a better choice. A BMW X1 will initially cost you $40,500. The Mercedes-Benz GLA with 4MATIC is $39,500, and a similar equipped Audi Q3 on this list is $39,400. The class leader in this segment, according to Car and Driver, the Volvo XC40, will be right around $40,500 to start. Considering that the NX 350 isn't all that more expensive, buyers can purchase a larger compact crossover without breaking the bank. But what about performance? Luxury compact crossovers in the 2020s have generally been looked to as providing a refined driving experience with some exhilarating performance, as the BMW X3 and Alfa Romeo Stelvio are best known for. While Lexus has the F-Sport line, they've remained content with the idea of just being the brand for everyone. But in the eyes of some, they see that as a detriment. The NX isn't the best handling, nor is it the quickest in a straight line. Yet the two words that accurately describe this crossover is compliant and competent. With a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine for the NX 350, producing 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque that's paired with a relatively quick-shifting 8-speed automatic transmission, the NX is spry enough to safely enter highways and has the torque to dart past slower drivers. Despite its mid-6 second 0 to 60 time, we don't believe drivers will be begging for more, and in fact, the only concern we'd have is that you'll be too complacent as you commute to work or run errands. With the model we had featured last year being an F-Sport, the F-Sport tuned adaptive variable suspension changes the demeanor of this crossover, as we found the steering to have a decent amount of weight to it, similar to European offerings in this price range. You may not have the confidence to throw the NX around on a spirited drive. However, it's not numb or lacking, as body roll is kept to a reasonable minimum. Unlike most rivals, excluding Volvo and Infiniti, Lexus shies away from enthusiast-focused performance and handling capabilities to double down on their commitment for a luxury-first experience that brand loyalists have embraced and loved about the Lexus product line. Rather than appealing to and shaping their crossover around a niche market and demands that only a handful of drivers are clamoring for, the NX is better suited to be an SUV for everyone, specifically shoppers upgrading from a Toyota RAV4. What's made the Lexus NX such a success since its arrival to the market is that it's not trying to placate to one type of buyer over the other, nor has it been engineered to be one-dimensional, where critics could claim it's either too luxurious or too sporty. The NX is the sweet spot in this segment, as its versatility as a crossover makes it perfect for shoppers ready to enter the luxury market for the first time, while also being enough of a tangible upgrade over the Toyota RAV4 where it's worth paying around $50,000. Unlike its domestic rivals in the Infiniti QX50 and Acura RDX, the NX is more well-rounded, whether it's the quality of the interior, available technology, or how this crossover performs. It's a suitable vehicle for a wide swath of car shoppers, and despite not being a serious consideration for those with niche tastes in a sports crossover, the NX is the jack-of-all-trades that rival brands wish they had in their lineups. We hope you enjoyed this video on the Lexus NX. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in buying an NX or any other luxury crossover, check out our full reviews and quick buyer's guides to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.